Hello, this is Ketter with Hot Takes, bringing you another lovely piece of content. So, for those wondering, what is Hot Takes? It's a video series that's going to show you my first perceptions of a deck, taking it through a 5-man queue in Magic Online. So the intent of it is to show those first few games where you're building your opinions of a deck, and just to give my perspective on it, with the hopes of it helping you when you start your deck selection process, or just when you want to understand a little bit more about what draws people to the decks and what cards specifically within them we think are powerful. I'll try to do a lot of commentary on the way the deck plays as opposed to specific, like game lines, and really focus on, maybe what the deck does in the earlier game versus the late game. And then when we go to sideboards, we'll try to meld that together and think about the strategies that the sideboard can help us implement, because it's not about swapping cards, it's about swapping plans. So, Blue-Red Storm. Sorted it out a little bit here just to show you what we're looking at. Ton of cantrips, the cheaty spell Gataxian Probe. All of this is to set up a Pyromancer's Ascension. Read that there, and boom, after you get that going, Metamorphose generates a little bit of mana, and you can start firing off Helixes and Bolts at the face for double damage, or just cantrip deeper in the deck. The other payoff card, Visions of Beyond. That's right, draw 3. You'll get there a decent amount of times if you can get multiple Thought Scours fired off or lootings. The other line you have in the deck for victory, Thing in the Ice flipping into Awoken Horror. Pretty common to happen. But what you'll notice with this list is it's basically the Blue-Red Storm decks or Pyromancer's Ascension decks that have been around for a while. Much lower to the ground. Curve tops out at 2. 3 if you count the Faithless Looting Flashback. 18 lands and a couple remans for interaction. And we got a deck. Sideboard, just, some answers for various issues that we run into. Rest for the Weary for Burn. Blood Moon is a general plan B to try to lock some people out. Sweepers for aggro decks. EE for problematic enchantments. Swan Song, kind of the same, and then a little Dispel action because it does some work. Path for the creatures that get too big, also known as Tarmogoyf. Beyond that, this deck looks pretty sweet. So, thanks for stopping by. I think we're going to have a good time with this one. The deck is going to really get a good chance to show off what it's like. If you really just like drawing cards and going through the motions of playing Magic, you just want to cycle through your deck as opposed to being a little more, direct and take some more actions. This is kind of the deck for you. One last thing. This whole series is brought to you by Cardhoarder. I myself am a member of Cardhoarder Prime. Bring you weekly content here on Hot Takes, but definitely check us out on www.cardhoarder.com/content. Up there, you'll see some stuff from some of my teammates like Andrew Tenjum, Chris Anderson, Jacob Ball, and Noah Walker. See what they have to offer as well. I think my series is probably second to last on the list as far as enjoyability. But you can let me know what you think in the comments and see what else they have to offer. But anyway, check me out in the matches. I think we're going to have 5 good ones. Hopefully we'll see a nice spread. Get a couple matches where our opponents don't interact with us. Those are always the fun ones. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the matches.